Hello, welcome back. This will be the last in the series of lessons on solving these basic inequalities. These are probably the most complicated of these type of problems that you can get. So let's just crank through it. We're only going to do two of these. 5 times 5 minus the variable k minus 7 times 7 plus k less than 0. So what we want to do is get k on one side of the inequality and numbers on the other side. And if we have to flip the direction of the sign somewhere along the way, that's fine. So let's multiply first to distribute in. 5 times 5 gives you 25. 5 times negative k gives you negative 5k. Negative 7 times positive 7 is negative 49. And negative 7 times k is negative 7k. Now this inequality symbol stays the same, and there you go. Now, the nice thing is everything's on one side, so we can combine like terms. We have a negative 5k, we have a negative 7k, so we can add those together since they're like terms. I'll change colors. It'll be negative 12k. And now we have the 25 and the negative 49. Those are, of course, like terms. So we can add those together, and that's going to be a negative 24. So all we did was add these together and add these together, and then the inequality part with the 0 stays the same. All right, so we want to get k's on the left and numbers on the right. So we need to take this 24 and move it over by adding 24. So on the left, we'll just have the negative 12k. On the right, since we've added 24 to 0, we just have a positive 24 there. All we did was add 24 to the left, disappearing it, or making it add to 0. On the right, we add 24, and there you go. So let me rewrite things. We have negative 12k and 24 on the right. So how do we get k by himself? We have to divide by negative 12 on the left and divide by negative 12 on the right. When we do that, this inequality symbol must then flip the other direction because now we've divided by a negative number. So the negative 12's cancel, and we have k greater than, what is 24 divided by negative 12? Negative 2. This is what you would circle on your exam, and if you had to graph it, then basically what you would have is here's a 0, and here's negative 1, here's negative 2, and since there's no equal sign here, it's an open circle at negative 2, and we're saying k is greater than negative 2. That means all numbers larger than negative 2, which means to the right. Whoops, to the right. And so what we're going to have is everything shaded off to the right, larger than negative 2, but not including negative 2. That's why we have an open circle there. All right? So that is the final answer there. We only have one more problem in this lesson to close it up. This one will have a couple of fractions in there, but ultimately it's not hard. 4 times x minus 1/2